All right, VESD, good morning and welcome to Opening Day 2025. Please welcome to the stage from West Palms, Britton Webster. Please rise for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
Wow, thank you, Britton. Welcome to the stage, our Assistant Superintendent of Administrative Services, Colin Rowe.
Good morning, Victor Elementary School District. All right, very much appreciate the applause, but let's have one more for Britton. That was excellent, thank you. All right, welcome to another beautiful day in the desert. Thank you to High Desert Church for letting us use this facility. I would like to start off with a basic. If we can have basic number 1 displayed for me, please. The basics are Victor Elementary School District's way of doing business and the way that we conduct ourselves. I'm going to ground us in basic number 1 today, which is the decisions we make are for the good of all students. It's a great way to approach the work, and it's a wonderful opportunity to come together today, so thank you so much. I would also like to thank the Victor Elementary Teachers Association. If we could have our executive board and our negotiations committee from VETA stand up, please. Appreciate you, thank you. I'd also like to recognize the California School Employees Association, Chapter 236. If our okay, go ahead. They beat me to it. I was going to ask the executive board and the negotiations committee to stand up too, but they started clapping, so. That's how excited we are this morning. Appreciate that, thank you. I'm also going to thank our board individually. We have a little statement for each of them, but the Board of Trustees is the critical piece that keeps the district together. Together, they help us develop the annual budget. They run the entire school system. They have district oversight. They set school policy, as well as hiring and evaluating the superintendent. So we want to honor them here. They also visit sites throughout the school year. You may have seen them walking your classrooms. Last year, they visited 10 total school sites, 6 through the board tours where they walked around your campuses, and 4 through board meetings where we held the board meetings at your schools. So we'll go to the next one here to our Board of Trustees. All right. Dr. Stein has served for 25 years on the Victor Elementary School District Board of Trustees. All 3 of his children attended VESD schools, and his first grandchild is now attending Victor Elementary School District. Can you stand up? All right. Dr. Stein is one of our board trustees. Our next board trustee, Clayton Moore, he served for 10 years. He also taught as a teacher for 21 years, and he's a regular Comic-Con attendee. Our board clerk, Dr. Gary Elder, 18 years of service on the VESD Board of Trustees. He's taught science to secondary students for over 26 years, and he's traveled to 30 countries. Our board vice president, Alan Williams. He has 7 years of service. Oh, they're already clapping. Hold on. Let me say something about him before you start clapping. Mr. Williams has lived and worked in the high desert his entire life, and his wife still teaches at Parkview. All right, Vice President got 2 rounds of applause there, Mr. Williams. Our board president, Sue Brannon. She's been serving for 5 years now. She's retired, but she still teaches children at church, and she loves NASCAR. All right, and thank you for getting us warmed up here. We appreciate our board, we appreciate VETA, we appreciate CSEA. Let's have a wonderful opening day.
Please welcome to the stage Assistant Superintendent of Personnel Services, Maureen Mills, and Assistant Superintendent of Pupil Services, Dr. Tanya Benitez.
Thank you. That was a conciliatory, I love you, but thank you. Thank you so much. All right, it is wonderful to see you all here today. Today we are going to be focusing on our vision and the legacy left by pivotal leaders of our district. We invite you to enjoy our vision history video, which highlights the foundation and forward-thinking spirit that continues to guide VESD.
Hello, I'm Ralph Baker. I was superintendent of Victor Elementary from July 1, 1985 till June 30th, 2009.
My name is Dale Marsden. I'm one of the former superintendents of Victor Elementary School District and served as superintendent from 2008 to 2012.
My name is Jan Gonzalez, and I was superintendent for Victor Elementary School District a little over 9 years, almost 10 years.
The heartbeat of a district is instruction. It's teacher-focused. Teachers focus on students. Administration focuses on teachers. And so we came in and said, instead of being a top-down, district office directed, we're going to sit side by side with the principals, work with them, and carry on the dialogue. So being there to support them, that was our role.
Chugach School District in Alaska. In 2001, they won the Malcolm Baldrige Award, the highest award our country offers. And during my tenure as a principal, I got to travel to Alaska and see what they did. And they brought in the tribal leaders, the parents, the business leaders, the students, and they said, look, what do you want your kids to know and be able to do in our schools? What's important for you to have in our schools? And they wired into the curriculum their culture, competencies, things that was important to them in the community language. And so I brought that back. And we said to all the schools that we wanted to build a shared vision for each school. What is it you want the kids to know? What are you good at that you could engage kids in and build it in a way that makes sense and reflects what the community's needs and desires are, what the students need, what the families need. So every school went through a rebranding process. And that's why all schools have different foci, if you will, to be attractive.
For me as superintendent, I wanted our parents to have as many choices as possible. I wanted them, when they come to our district, to be able to select from an array of choices. And from that, we created the Academy Performing Arts Foreign Language, and we had the Montessori School. We didn't force parents to stay at schools. You can go where you want to. The more choices we had, the better it made it.
My vision was to make everything available to all students. And fortunately, I worked with a cabinet that shared the same vision. Back when I had started on cabinet as assistant superintendent, the Ed Services Department developed the careers curriculum. So the career curriculum is an actual curriculum that a teacher can pick up and use and even incorporate it into things like English language arts and math and things like that. So in the younger grades, it could be just exposing them to different careers to see what it's like. In upper grades, it goes into more depth. The maintenance and operation days, the kids bus in from the different school sites and they get to go through each of the departments and learn about those careers in intervals. A little later after that is our Public Works Day. We, meaning Victor Elementary, has collaborated with the city of Victorville. Their Public Works Department brings a lot of their equipment and their departments out to a park, and we bus students in to see that. And here again, they get to rotate through and see the different jobs. So, all of this is meant to help them look to the future so that their learning means even more to them. And that was the bottom line, was to make sure that they had access to information to dream.
We visited the Ritz-Carlton. We learned from their leadership systems. They manage hotels across the entire world, yet they have the highest level of quality and excellence. And we found out that one of the reasons they did that is because they had these employees' basics for excellence, where they said, this is how we do things here at the Ritz-Carlton. And they had these statements that they made. And I know we adapted that process, and we did that within Victor Elementary. We built our own basics for excellence, we called them.
In 2016, we did take another look at the basics. And so while there was, I want to say about 24 of them in the first version, we brought it down to 10 in the second version.
Our district was always at the leading edge of trying things that were rigorous, were relevant, were meaningful for kids and families. And that's really what it's all about, is making a difference and doing it in a way that you do whatever it takes. It just doesn't matter. You do whatever it takes. That's the district motto. It's been the district's motto. It's still the district motto. Whatever it takes. Learning for all, whatever it takes.
This morning, we are honored to recognize one of our former superintendents here with us today. Thank you, Jan Gonzalez, for your visionary leadership and lasting contributions to VESD. Please stand. Please stand. As Dr. Baker noted in the video, the skill and expertise of our teachers are critical to student achievement. However, our district has continued to grow since that time. Under Superintendent Gonzalez's leadership, we further recognize the vital role of our classified staff, what they contribute to the student's success. That is why we remain committed to our classified employees, ensuring they have the tools to grow, thrive, and continue making meaningful impacts alongside of our certificated staff.
Now let's turn our attention to the Legacy Awards. It's a time to honor and celebrate those who have shaped the history and hearts of VESD. Today, we are so honored to have one of our distinguished members who contributed, who we honor to this day, and that is Mr. John Lavelle. Mr. John Lavelle served 43 dedicated years here at VESD. He was hired in 1957 and retired in 2000 as Assistant Superintendent of Pupil Services. To this day, he continues to inspire us with his legacy. And today we get to recognize those people who have been nominated by you, their colleagues, for these distinguished awards. And the first one we would like to honor is the Marie Miller Spirit Award. This person is described as being joyful, energetic. They listen and validate others. They are always on the forefront of change. They are enthusiastic. A little clue is they've been here for 13 years. They hold both a special education and general education credential. They have served in the role of OSIC, and they are also an Orton Gillingham Trainer of Trainers. Congratulations to Mrs. Jennifer Spots.
Next up, our Janet Young Young at Heart Award. The winner of this award is a great leader. They welcome everyone with open arms and encourage everyone to become leaders as well. They run their work area with pride and humility. Their great attitude and kind heart are contagious. They strive to make the kitchen run smoothly, and they create a great environment for everyone around them. They truly care about people, and they always have a listening ear and great advice for anyone seeking it. Janet Young Young at Heart Award goes to Maria Davalos. Come on down. Price is right. We'll wait for you, Maria. Congratulations. Thank you. You're welcome. She said, I was not expecting that.
Our final Legacy Award is the John Lavelle Humanitarian Award, and it just warms my heart so much that we have John here to celebrate with us. So this person was hired in 2015. They are described as having the utmost integrity and passion for the work that they do. They put students first, and they always have a positive air about them in all of their interactions on their campus. Everything that they do comes from a place of love, and they put their heart 100% into what they do. I am so honored to announce our award winner is Vanessa Allen.
All right, VESD, please welcome to the stage one of our electricians and CSCA president, Ruben Santos.
Well, good morning, VESD. Such a great crowd. The energy's amazing. Welcome back. It's good to see so many familiar faces and also so many new faces. And if you're brand new, welcome to the family. You see, it's a great family to be around. My name is Ruben Santos, by the way, sorry. I am the chapter president of the California School Employees Association. And today I have the honor of introducing this year's Classified Employee of the Year. The Classified Employee of the Year is someone who consistently exemplifies the VESD basics. They also have a whatever it takes attitude. Sorry, I'm reading, I can't see, I'm blind. Gotcha. Don't judge, we'll get there. They contribute to a supportive culture through inspiration and integrity. This year's honoree shows initiative, goes the extra mile, and not only does he deliver supplies, but his supplies always come with a free smile. You may even get the "tell me something you love about your job" question from him. He is genuinely one of the most kind people I've ever met in my life. His energy is contagious, and his work ethic is admirable, to say the least. This year's award winner serves as a delivery driver in our purchasing department, and he's been with the district since 2023. So VESD, please help me in welcoming this year's Classified Employee of the Year, Mr. Marco Cervantes.
Thank you guys. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate the applause. First and foremost, I want to say thank you. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be the person I am today standing before you if it wasn't for my God, Jehovah. Also, too, thank you. Also, too, I wouldn't be working for the school district if it wasn't for my beautiful wife, Vanessa. I tried a few times, couldn't get in, and she always told me, just keep trying, keep going, you can get in. And fortunately, I'm grateful that a position came, and then I'm also grateful for my team, for Ashley, for Liz, for Craig. I don't know where you're at, bud. But thank you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, guys, and the panel. Love you guys. Thank you. For choosing me out of a lot of good guys that had the position. Grateful for that choice, allowing me to be a part of the team. Very, very grateful. But when I go where I go, there's a lot behind me. For my librarians, our librarians that do so much, thank you guys. Yes. They're awesome. They directed me when I was first starting. Didn't know where stuff went, but they were patient with me, so I'm grateful for them. For our custodians, I go with them a lot, so thank you guys so much, day and night. They're awesome. They help me with a lot of the heavy stuff. I'm grateful, all the big, heavy furniture. Thank you for doing that. So many more for the people in the office, for the people that don't get seen at the DO and areas where I get to go, and a lot of people don't know. They do all the hard work when nobody sees. So please continue. I'm grateful for everyone that held a door open for me when you saw me struggling. Thank you, appreciate it. But I appreciate so much this award and look forward to this next year, seeing new faces, seeing old faces. So look forward to the next year. Talk to you guys later.
Welcome to the stage, a teacher and our VETA president, Penny Edmonston.
Good morning, VESD. It's so nice to be here welcoming you to a new year. I'd like to give a quick shout out. I know that Colin, thank you so much for having our team stand, but I'd like to introduce them by name real quick. So the VETA Executive Board and negotiators, if you could stand one more time, please. I'd like to introduce you to Greg, Heather, Joni, Misty, Jerry, Paul, Tom, Kelly, and Christine. Including our district personnel, these individuals work very hard on your behalf, and I'm so proud to be a member of the team that works so hard at VETA. I'd like to give you a shout out to all of our teachers, all of our employees. This is what makes our district the best district that we have in the high desert. This year, I'm going to introduce you to our Teacher of the Year. You may know her name is Mandy Williams, but I have a fun fact for you. Do you know that Mandy is our teacher in our district that has the most tenure? She was hired in 1988. That means she has touched the lives of well over 1,000 students. That's amazing. Now, although she was recruited by Janet Young, she lived in the state of Washington. It probably was not this beautiful picture that you see behind me that enticed her to come to Southern California. I know many of you might have been enticed also to come because of Southern California's beautiful beaches, but that's not what did it for Mandy. Mandy came from a very small, rural farming community, and Janet was very wise. She had a colored brochure, and it wasn't of the beaches. If you're here in Victorville for long enough, you might know what happened in 1986 and opened in 1987, the Mall of Victor Valley. We got the benefit of enticing Mandy. She had many job opportunities and offers, but that brought her here. The VESD Teacher of the Year Award honors an educator who demonstrates equity, growth, professionalism, and a deep commitment to our students. And I've calculated she's had well over 1,000. This year's recipient has shown exceptional professional growth. She uses instructional strategies, consistently refining her approach to meet the needs of all of our young learners. She has a strong commitment to serve all students, setting high expectations and creating a space where every kindergartner feels welcome. Her personal attributes is very strong with our VESD basics. She shows enthusiasm, positivity, and a deep passion for everything she does. Her outstanding professional skills includes energy, organization, consistency in her campus, and her classroom. She brings joy and excitement and excellence to everything she does. She's been with us for 37 years, which well means over 6,700 days. I'd like to introduce you to Irwin Academy's Mandy Williams. Here's a cover for it, if you want to put it here for your notes. Thank you so much.
Okay, if any of you know me, this is not me. I like to be in the back line, you know, the defense that wins the championship. I'm not the forward, I'm the one in the back, just working really, really hard. But I'm gonna do this today. I am so appreciative for this award and very humbled. I'd like to start off by giving some thanks to some special people. My family. Trust me, I wouldn't be up here without them. I come home with a box and my husband says, "Oh, what are we building?" Well, I just kind of need something small for my classroom. Every day, every year, my husband, my sons, they're always there for me. They know I'm not just a teacher for a few hours a day. I'm pretty much a teacher 24 hours a day, every single day, even on vacations. Ask them. I would also like to thank our school board. Gabe, I can't remember never seeing you around. So I can't believe I've been here longer than you. But thank you so much, VESD School Board, for supporting what we do here at Victor Elementary. I'd like to thank our cabinet. You know, I can't think of any other school district, and I've known a lot of people in different districts. They don't have the cabinet that we have. These people put in many, many hours. They always have students first on their mind, and they respect the teacher. They trust us to do the job. They do not dictate. They let us do our job. Thank you, Cabinet. And to all of you, all classified, all certificated staff, thank you for standing with me today. Thank you for always being there to help me when I stumble. Thank you for working beside me and inspiring me to become a better person and a better teacher. Thank you. I've had the pleasure of working with a lot of different people in the district and some great staffs. They've all been awesome. But this award, it's not just for me. It's for the people I have worked with, and I've had the pleasure of working with an awesome group of people. And if If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. And it makes it really easy for me to get up in the morning, go to school, and see my friends. I would like to recognize one of the best schools in our district, Irwin Academy. This award's for you. Thank you, Irwin Academy, for all of your support.
Love you, Mandy!
I have a few special personal thank yous. I've had some people in my life that have really inspired me. My former teaching partner, we taught together for over 20 years. She was my sidekick. She's blissfully in retirement now, and I'm sure some of you know her, but I would like to thank Peggy Ingram. I have 3 other people, I'm gonna try to get through this without crying. I have 3 other people who had an impact on my life, both personally and professionally. They're accomplished women who did wonderful things in their lives, who inspired many, and without them, I would not be standing in front of you today as Teacher of the Year. They are not with us at this time, but I would like to recognize them. Marie Miller. Kelly Lukart. And Janet Young. I stand before you very humbled. This award means so much to me. You have no idea. For a small town girl to be honored like this, it leaves me speechless. In fact, when Lori came into my room, I think of June, are you ready for this? You have to get up here in front of us. As Penny told you, I came into the district in 1988. And yes, I did get several job offers. One was in Jacksonville, Florida, who they have beaches too. But honest to goodness, it was the Mall of Victor Valley. I'm telling you. Janet Young came to my university and was a career fair. And when she was interviewing me, at the close of the interview, she pulls out this beautiful colored brochure. And she says, Mandy, we have a mall. It's the Mall of Victor Valley. Well, you guys, my town was so small, I had 11 kids in my graduating class. So a mall, that's a big thing. It was the Mall of Victor Valley that brought me in 1988. I told my parents I'd come back in 5 years. Well, I'm still here. And I'm sure you're asking, why are you still here in Victorville? I am still here because of you, and you. This is VESD. This is the best family to be part of. You should be proud of yourselves for everything you do. Be grateful. Be appreciative that you belong to VESD. In closing, I'd like to share a quote from Rita Pearson. Every child deserves a champion, an adult who will never give up on them. who understands the power of connection and insists that they become the best they can possibly be. I challenge you, VESD, be a champion this year. Thank you.
VESD, welcome to the stage our Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services, Fortune Barles IV.
Good morning, VESD team. Yeah. And I just realized that sounded like one of my email openings. So, first off, man, after hearing that speech, Mandy, I'm like, I better do something really good. So, today, this morning, in our superintendent video, we heard a little bit about the vision. And today I'm going to share with you, just go a little deeper on one of the things that can make that vision come to life for our kids every single year. And that would be the VESD Careers Curriculum, okay? Now, the curriculum actually came out in 2007. And although it's gone through some updates, we always in Ed Services are getting feedback and we're updating things, its purpose remains the same. And that is we want to give the chance for our kids to think about and to dream about who it is that they want to be and what they want to become. So our careers curriculum spans from TK all the way to 6th grade. So every child in VESD has that opportunity to participate in it. And along that continuum, they get this chance to learn many skills, life skills, career skills, 21st century skills, skills that are going to help them out. But also they begin to learn about their impacts on our community, as well as the impacts on our world. Every single careers unit culminates with the project and a portfolio. As you can see on this one here, I believe this is a 4th grader, Ramon, and he wants to be a welder. So he's already starting to think about what he wants to do. And all of our projects, or many of our projects, I should say, are showcased every year at our annual career fair. Now, this wouldn't be a Fortune presentation without a little bit of data, so here it is. But as you can see, we started collecting data for our careers portfolio submissions in 2013. We got just over 500. And you can see there was a really cool upward trajectory going on, and then we hit the pandemic years, where we had a lot of other challenges we needed to face. But in true VSD fashion, we bounced back. It's really cool to share that in 2025, we had an all-time high of career portfolio submissions with 4,614. So really good work. I do want to add on to Mandy's challenge. This number right here represents about 37% of our total student population. So, I encourage you and challenge you, let's get more of our kids involved in the careers program. Finally, got a couple pics here of some events, because the careers curriculum is just a part of a comprehensive program. Janet mentioned a couple of these things in the superintendent video, but I wanted to share too, just first off with M&O. And our M&O days, they'll be held in November this year. It's 5 days for our 5th graders to go and check out what our VESD zone, some of the jobs that we have here. And before I go to these other pictures, I just want to give a sincere thank you. Thank you to the people who put this together. Thank you to those who are providing these performances, literal performances, engagement for our kids so they can see not just what you're doing in the workplace, but also connecting to 21st century skills. So thank you so much. And when I say engaging, like, I'm serious. Like, I mean, I could talk about all the stations, but man, I mean, there's a catapult there. Like, they built a catapult, and the kids all pull a rope and shoot a basketball. Like, it's crazy stuff. If you haven't gone, it's amazing. That center picture that you see there is from our Public Works event, as Janet mentioned in the video as well. And we have a really strong partnership with the city of Victorville to give our fourth grade students an opportunity to visit station to station of some of the careers that are involved with our city. We're really also excited because this last spring we expanded the event. We doubled it from 1 day to 2 days. We can get twice as many kids involved in that. In that top corner picture there you see, that's just a snapshot of our annual career fair. It happens at the end of every school year. Not only are we showcasing student projects, but we also have so many of our community businesses out. Our law enforcement shows up, our fire department, and they're just there to make connections with students and families and also show what is offered in our community here in Victorville. So enough of my jib-jabbering. Let's watch this in action. Please cue the video.
What do you want to be when you grow up? For over 20 years, Victor Elementary School District has led students on a journey to answer this all-important question by using the VESD Careers curriculum. In the primary grades, students explore different jobs at school and in the community. Upper grade students work to identify their personal strengths and use that knowledge to eventually select a career pathway. In addition, students at all grade levels create different career-themed projects each year. These projects are showcased at the VESD College and Career Fair, an annual event where all students and families are invited to come learn about higher education and career opportunities. We also provide various community field trips, including the City of Victorville's Public Works Career Day and VESD's Maintenance and Operations Career Day. These events expose students to the vocational pathways and also highlight important connections between the work they are doing in school and the work they will someday perform in their chosen profession. At Victor Elementary School District, we believe that it truly does take a village to help each child realize their full potential. This, in turn, helps us fulfill our district vision, which is to provide a path to success for all students to define their own futures as lifelong learners.
VESD Careers. If you can see it, you can be it.
Please welcome up to the stage Hannah Meacham from Liberty and Emily Pont from Village.
Hi everyone, I'm Hannah.
And I'm Emily.
We are both proud VESD alumni and even prouder VEF scholarship recipients.
That's right. We were once sitting in those tiny desks in VSD classrooms, dreaming big, thanks in part to a little spark that came from a foundation many of you might not know about, the Victor Elementary Education Foundation, also known as VEF.
VEF is a nonprofit that partners with businesses, families, and the community to help make college and careers real for our VESD students. And they don't wait until high school to get started. They plant that seed right here in VESD.
Students who enroll through VSD and meet the scholarship criteria can apply for the VEF scholarship in high school. Selected recipients are awarded 2 full years of paid tuition and books at a local college or approved higher education program after graduation.
From 2013 to 2025, VEF has awarded 96 scholarships, providing a total of $332,756. In support to help students pursue their dreams. But it's more than just money. VEF offers coaching, career planning, and a network of support.
It was a reminder that there are people out there who want to see students succeed, like us.
This scholarship to me was a huge blessing. It allowed me to go to college for 2 years without worrying about how to pay for it or needing to work while studying. Because of that, I was able to focus on school and also play on the volleyball team, which was an amazing experience.
For me, VEF truly changed the course of my life. I was a scholarship recipient back in 2018, and I'll never forget the moment I got the phone call. It wasn't just, you got the scholarship. It was, we believe in you. We see your potential. That one call made everything feel possible. I actually went to Discovery Elementary. Shout out to my Knights. My journey through school had its ups and downs, and it wasn't until I went to college that I found my passion and my direction. That's when I realized I wanted to go back and be a part of helping students discover what lights them up. The VEEF Scholarship didn't just help me financially, it reminded me that I had a whole community behind me. And that's something I'll never forget. Because of VEEF, I'm standing here today, not just as a former student, but now a teacher, proud to give back to the district that believed in me.
We are living proof that the support you give today changes lives tomorrow. And now that we're both back in VESD, go Liberty! We see the next generation of students who deserve the same chance.
And one of our favorite fundraisers each year is the picnic basket raffle at the Employee Appreciation Picnic. Last year, thanks to your generous support, we raised $7,386 just from the baskets alone.
Every dollar goes directly towards scholarships for students who sat in the same seats we did.
Thank you, VESD, and thank you for supporting VEEF.
VESD, welcome to the stage our leader and superintendent, Lori Clark.
So good morning. As you can tell, the theme of opening day is about our vision from our former superintendents to our staff and our students. And if you review our vision, it's that VESD provides a path to success for all students to define their own future as lifelong learners. And the key is for students to be able to define it, to enable them to have the agency to own the decisions about their future. So now I'm going to do something I've not done with 1,000 or 1,200 people before, and I am going to ask you to go back in your years and think about your elementary school experience, and think about who did you think you wanted to be and who helped you along the way. And I'm actually going to give you a minute or so to share with a partner. I will call you back with a hand signal, and know that that is what stands between me finishing my messages and you going out that door. So when I put my hand up, pay attention. But talk with a partner and share. What did you want to be and who inspired you? So go ahead and turn to a partner. That's like magic. And if you pivoted to how good the pastries were at the continental breakfast, there's no judgment. How many of you, by show of hands, are doing what you dreamed of when you were little? How many of you have changed from your plan from when you were little? Once upon a time, I was not going to be where I am right now. I was going to be a marine biologist in 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, and you see how that worked out. Go back to the other setting. That's how it worked out. So similar. But whether you defined your future in elementary school and stuck with it, or whether you pivoted, all of those are okay. We just need to make sure that we're giving our children a chance to explore and make those decisions or start to do some planning around it. Today, as you saw highlighted, we have endless tools in VSD at our disposal to make this happen. We have a strong curriculum. We have something I didn't have in the 80s, Google, AI. We have all kinds of ways that we can help kids explore and investigate that didn't exist previously and that are highly engaging. And as mentioned, we do have a board who has supported this since 2007. They've supported not only the standards-aligned curriculum in the classroom setting, but that we do field trips and that we bring in community members so that kids can have those experiences and make decisions for themselves. I want to encourage you as we go into 25-26 to be the one that helps your students start to define their future. The groundwork we've accomplished towards improving literacy is paying off in steady incremental gains. But that foundation can only go so far if we also don't help them start to plan around things like, what should I do when I get to high school? What is A through G? What does it take to go to a college or a trade school or whatever it is that will help me get to my next step? So it is important that we make sure and give kids those choices because every step counts on your path to success. That's so not my nature. If you could see what I could see right now. As we close out this morning, please take a look at this video of some of our former VESD students highlighting what drove them towards their future.
So for me, when I was in 6th grade, I had a teacher named Mr. White, who at the time that was a teacher, but also was in the Army, I think Reserves or Guard. And so I never planned on going to the military initially, but having been in his class, I kind of set my mind in that direction. So later on in life, when it became an option, I went that direction, and it was so impactful to the point that when I commissioned into the Air Force as an officer, I asked him to be there with me and my family, and had him pin on my rank. So he really kind of set me going in that direction, which is kind of how I end up where I am today.
So I went to two VESD schools, Discovery for kindergarten through 3rd grade and Parkview for 4th grade through 6th grade. And I feel that both of those schools helped set me on a path towards the career that I am today. I'm a dentist, and at both schools I had teachers that supported my talents and encouraged me to grow in my abilities. At Parkview, I was encouraged to join the math team by my 6th grade teacher, Miss Mackey. And the math team taught me lessons in problem solving and quick thinking. And at Discovery, I really found an interest in art, and I took art classes in, I believe, 2nd and 3rd grade. And both of those classes encouraged my creativity and allowed me to work with my hands. And so all of these skills helped set the foundation for the discipline and the focus, and really the hand skills that I needed to pursue a career in healthcare and in dentistry.
And even though I didn't know exactly what I wanted to be at the time, I always knew that I would have a meaningful career one day. And at 14, I got my first summer job through a program that actually hooked me up with VESD. And I was a kindergarten instructional assistant at 6th Street Prep School. So all of those experiences working with kids and having amazing staff and teachers at VESD led me to the path that I'm on today.
When you're in the elementary school, you don't really know what you want to do, but there was definitely foundations that were put in place, and having that support and encouragement from the teachers was instrumental.
Skill that I learned in elementary school that I still use today in my job, oddly enough, is writing. It doesn't seem like it's that important or different, but in my job I use it a lot more than I thought. I could be writing anywhere from an award package to something that's going to go all the way up to my commanders and above, and it can actually really set you apart from your peers if you can write well and then also write legibly. Surprisingly, that actually makes a huge difference when you're writing something down, and while we're flying, if we need to read it, it makes a big difference. So that is something that I actually get compliments on and has really made a huge impact in my career.
My 3rd grade teacher, Miss LaBrosse, she taught an etiquette class that reminded me to carry myself as a lady and to hold myself to a higher level of self-respect. And at the time, I didn't realize, the impact that it would have on my life, but here I am today teaching my daughters the same tips that I learned.
An experience that helped me dream bigger in elementary school was in 6th grade. My teacher, Mrs. Johnson, had all of us work on a college and career plan. And so in my plan, I wrote that I wanted to go to college. I even specifically said that I wanted to go to USC. And I knew that I wanted to be a dentist at the time, and so I said that I wanted to go to Loma Linda College of Dentistry. And I had my plan fleshed out, and when I got to high school, I did apply to USC and I got in. And when I was getting ready to go to dental school, I did apply to Loma Linda. But it just goes to show you that early on, someone investing in encouraging your dreams and allowing you to create a plan for yourself can definitely help get you exactly to where you want to be later on in life.
VSD encouraged me to be a lifelong learner, really because I thought that learning was just fun, whether it was from doing math games on a computer or having teachers who were just genuinely excited to be there. So I always think back to Mr. Longshore. He was the 4th grade teacher at the time at Galileo, and he was genuinely just always seemed so excited to be there, to be teaching us, and that made learning really fun and made it seem really exciting. And that really carried on to the point where I still think about it at times.
So the support at Village Elementary, the staff was, I keep saying instrumental, but they truly were, because they really stressed the importance of receiving an education. Definitely gave me that ability and motivated me to become a lifelong learner. And again, it's based on the foundations that were set. This would have been your attendance, punctuality. At times they seemed strict, but now that I look back at it, they were just getting you ready for the real world. And I truly appreciate the support from all the teachers. So I think I have a lot of memories and a lot of fun days, but the most notable days I remember was the last day of 6th grade. So at the last day of school, I took a disposable camera and we took a bunch of photos with all my friends and different teachers. And coming across that 20 plus years later, it's really cool to see that some of the friends that I had photos with then, I'm still friends with today.
One of my favorite memories from elementary school was the end of the year field days that we used to have at Parkview. It was within the last couple of weeks of school. We had no more classes. We just were literally outside all day, water games and food. We had a snow cone truck that would come, And we used to have so much fun. We would be like signing each other's yearbooks. And so that was always something I look forward to every year. And it was a great way to end the school year and just reward us for all of our hard work.
Yes, in 6th grade, I was accepted into the highest math class, and I was the lowest student in the class. But my teacher, Mr. Staggs, worked tirelessly with me, teaching me the same thing over and over again, and actually making the rest of the class just slow down and wait for me to catch up. And it seemed like it took the entire school year, but at the very end of the trimester, I caught up and finally understood. It was like a light bulb that just clicked. And I was awarded the Most Improved award in class. And at that moment, I knew that I could achieve anything.
Okay, we've reached that time. A little bit of housekeeping before we send you back to your sites. There is some leftover food that'll be staged over there if you want to grab some of that on the way out. About 30 minutes to get back to your site, so sorry, Mandy, not enough time to stop by the Mall of Victor Valley. But enough time to get back to your sites. I want to say a shout out and a thank you to the Victor Elementary Education Foundation, or VEF. You're going to see the QR codes if you're interested in donating at all. They'll be out there as well. Thank you to Hannah and Emily for sharing your stories as former recipients of the scholarship. It's a life changer, so thank you everybody who supports that in all the different ways. And let's rock 25-26. Let's go VESD.